Hi, it's Mrs. Stitches or Sheila. Sorry, I got a little bit of a frog in my throat. Hi, everyone. This is episode, I'm not really sure. You'll know. Today's date is October 10th, 2024. Yeah, hi. Sorry I've been so long. Life. I have gotten out the giveaways from last time. I have sent out 3 out of 4. One person, and I apologize to those that I sent it out because I was a little bit slow in doing that. But one person has not contacted me, and that was the winner of the Moss and Moon. So if they don't get in contact me before the next one, I will be drawing again. And I will just go from the ones I had before. But their name is Karen Ennis. So Karen, if you can get in contact with me, email me. My email was in the last one. I also commented on your comment. If you don't get in touch with me by the next time I film, which will be either a week or 2 weeks from now, depending on how things go, then I'm going to draw again. Okay, so I have lots of stuff. I have been gone for, I think almost 3 weeks. That's crazy. So sorry about that, but things have been great. Well, we had a great vacation in Parsboro. That was fantastic. What did we also do? Then one of our dog, Olive, she's just had some issues. So she doesn't seem to want to use one of her back legs, or doesn't seem to fully move it forward. And so we're working on that. So we'd had an emergency vet visit, and we're now taking care of her and babysitting her. We try not to let her walk too much. We think it's an inflammation, and we're carrying her a lot. She's about 40 pounds. Hopefully I'm getting in shape. So life's been busy. Both my husband and I are kind of switching off and on all of duty. So our focus has been elsewhere besides. But cross stitching wise, I got lots. I think I have maybe 3 new starts. I have 2 finishes, and I have a whole bunch of whips. I might have more than that, but anyway, I have 1 FFO, which was also one of the finishes. So let's get at it. So first I'll show you my finished chart here that I'm doing. Oh, welcome if anybody's new. I haven't had many new people lately, so I don't think there's a lot of new people. I had a few new ones before. And thank you everybody who always comes here. You're my friends. Okay, so this is my finished chart. So it's my finished tracker. And I did 2 mistakes on this just lately. Normally I would start, this is obviously going to be an S, and I would have started over there and then made it in the shape of an S, but I finished the I and I just started another one as if I'd done the I. But anyways, since I've been gone, I think I got number 47 and 48 for 60 for 2024. So I'm on target. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have maybe 6 potential finishes for this month. We'll see what I get done. I would like to finish off my 60 actually before December 1st, because I have a feeling December is going to be really busy with having 2 Advent boxes. So I hope that keeps me busy. So what did I do? I hope I have it all here. If not, I'll pause and find it. Let's just grab them let's do the 2 finishes first. I think there's only 2. I used to be so good at taking notes, and I don't know what's happened to me, but life and whatever. So this is, let me grab the book here. Cross Stitch in the Forest by Max Pigeon of Pigeon Coop Designs. I'm trying to do one a month. I won't be doing one for October, and we'll see if I do one for November. So I'm going to get lax on that, but I'm doing these. It's got 5 sections, and I'm just picking one out of a section. So the second section, I chose to do, should just open naturally to it. Fox and butterfly. It felt very fall to me. And so this was when we went on our vacation. I think I got it done then. I actually started on one of our vacations and I finished it on our second vacation. So it actually just to me is vacations. And on our second vacation, we were driving in the back streets and we saw a little red fox. That was so cool. I was so excited to see that. It was like we were just driving around looking. Parsboro is very small, and we were just driving around, and I think we were in between 2 blocks, and I think it was like a graveyard, and he was sitting right there. I tried to take a picture, but we were too far away. But anyways, this is Fox and Butterflies, and oh, I love it. Isn't it cute? I am so enjoying that. It was a pleasure to stitch. I actually do like his designs. They work for me. This color that I did here that I chose, where is it? It's the lighter color. It's a little bit faint, but it all works. It's all good. This was on, I dyed this with blueberries and some blueberry tea. So it's my blueberry pickin', just an old 14 count Ada. There you go. I'm very happy with that. And so that was finish number 47. And the next one I'm going to do on this, like I said, I probably won't do it till November, but just to give a heads up, is it's going to be this one because of our girl Olive. And so I thought Once Upon a Star, just to bring good juju. So this is stitched on a black. And so I actually couldn't find a black at the moment. So I was thinking maybe this, a dark brown. But I actually came up with another strategy. So, and that's actually on a really fine count. I don't know what count it is, but it looks like it's like 40 count. Not sure if it really is, but I thought, that might be tough. Okay, my next finish, we'll get back to why I showed you that, because I did find there's a story. There's always a story. Okay, my next finish is, so this month I have 4 finishes that I want to do. 2 are Halloween finishes that from last year. So last year I started about 13 or 12 projects. I was trying to do one a month start out of this magazine, the other magazine. I think I only had 2 left to finish besides my big start, which was Sleepy Hollow. So this one that was left to finish, one of them is this one here, Current Mood, by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And we might as well just show you the real thing. Let's not show you a picture. Let's show you a real thing. And this is my FFO2. Not done well, but it is Halloween. Isn't that awesome? Now we have angry, we have cat, we have afraid. Is that afraid? Yeah. Happy, and we have Mrs. Stitches. Hopefully this will be my thumbnail, my screenshot. But isn't that cute? Oh, this was not fun to backstitch. Just the way Autumn Lane does their backstitching, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But look at it. Isn't it adorable? I love the expression on the cat. Oh, it was fun. There's mistakes, but who cares? It looks great. Oh, and it's just a fluke. I found this frame at a thrift store for like 50 cents or $1, and it's awesome. It barely fits, but, and yeah, I've only just squished it between. One thing I do, and I don't know if anyone else has done this, but I actually use the glass. So instead of putting it behind the glass, there's actually fabric right here, I use the glass to wrap my fabric around. So all I'm going to do is I'm actually, this is exactly the height. So there might even be a little peeking through. So it's going to be a bit tricky to pin it down, but I might just make this as a temporary and then use this for something else that fits this. So anyways, there you go. Yeah. Current Mood. Very pleased with that one. So I will be putting that up for Halloween. Got to start getting decorated for Halloween. Okay, let's get on to a few starts. Okay, so I'm going to show you one. So I watched Jen the Caffeinated Crafter. I hope you're okay with the hurricane, Jen. We're thinking of you. And she does a thing called Whip of Shame, where they're old whips that she's had, and you get to vote on which one to start. Well, I always lose the vote. So she randomly draws two, and you get to vote. And she has one. I'm sure you've seen this before, and I kept seeing it, and I voted for it, and I lost, so I ended up ordering it myself. It's like a stitch on it. Is it going to shine? It's going to shine too much. Let's see if I can. It's Frederick the Literate. I'm sure you've all seen it. Oh, ugh, ugh. I have to throw away that bag. That's awful. The tape is all kind of all tacky. But there we go. That's Frederick the Cat. So this is on Black Ada. Don't know if it really needs to be on Black Ada. So I picked one of my fabric of the month that is a brown sort of color. I'll just show you a little bit of the fabric. So this, which I kind of thought would like be the back of, because it's mostly the back of the bookshelf. I thought, well, that could be kind of fun. And then I got the Black Ada, and I can use it for my Max Pigeon stitch. Smart, eh? So I can put this in with my Max Pigeon, which I'll do right now. And who knows, maybe I'll start that before November. There we go. Now, I would actually ideally like to make sure that this truly fits, because I'm so winging it that I didn't even bother measuring at all. I just went, well, it's on 14 count. This is 30, 32. Yeah, it should fit. So I got tons the other way. That's the length. This is a yard. And so I got tons going sideways, so no problem. But going down, I have that much. I am sure it is going to fit. This that I've done is approximately about 1/6. So I think it's going to fit, but I'm going to still work down to see. So anyways, that's just the start. And at first, because it's a hand dyed, it's supposed to be with 14 count, obviously two strands over one, 14 count Ada, and this is over 2. And I at first was like, did 2, it was tight. Then I went to 1. Now I'm back to 2, because on these light things, I didn't like the way they're showing up. So some of this has been done with 1, that's 2, then it goes to 1, and then it's all 1, and then I'm back down to 2 here. So we'll see how it goes. So, but that is the very start. Not a lot to see, but of Frederick the Literate. So my thought was, you buy something, you should just start it. Just, don't have it languishing in my stash, and just get some stitches in and start it. It's the same thing. You got the joy out of it. You couldn't resist holding to your spending freeze and not buying it. So start it. But having said that, I am right now officially, for the rest of this year, other than DMC that I have to buy at Michael's, I am officially on a cross stitch spending freeze. You said it right here. I said it right here. It's official. It's official. So hold me true to that till next year, till 2025. I cannot buy any more things. I got lots of stuff coming. Okay. So that was a new start. Let's see if I have another new start. I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, that's not my other new start. Wow, I got lots of stuff. I think my other new start is right here. So when I finished, for those who don't know, I'm trying to work through my stash, and I got lots of patterns I've bought and lots of patterns online, lots of physical patterns. And so what I'm doing is I got them all in tiny decisions. I think it's up around, it's just a little under 60 maybe. And so I'm spinning it, and though that will be my new start, but what I'm actually doing is spinning two. So I got a choice. I should love them all and I should want to start them all. So those are the ones like I don't know which one was the one that was last. Yeah, I can't remember the last one that I finished that was like that. Oh well. And then I'm doing also finishes of whips each month, and then I'm doing other ones like the next picture. Anyways, this was my other new start. I spun this one. It is called About to Take Wing by 1897 Schoolhouse Samplery. And this is all called for in Fancy Floss. So I'm going to do some substitutions of my own, and my fabric's not quite the same as theirs, but similar. And I'm going to have to pop it out of the Q-snap. Let's take it right out. You tried to make it easier on yourself. I was stitching on this right before I came. So it's this piece of fabric. This is how deep it is. So I'm actually going to be able to do two long skinny things. So I will cut it afterwards, but I'm going to leave it right now because it fits in the Q-snap well. Okay, let's see if I can get closer to see this. It's a little bit more subtle. So there we go. And so those are the flowers that I started, and this is the start of the bird. And that's the start of it. I thought it was really pretty. So pretty much this is almost the third done. There's one of these on each side of the bird. Where's the pattern? So there is one of these flowers. That's that whole cluster there. And so there's another one exactly the same, I think mirrored on the other side, and then the bird with some foliage behind. So I'm counting it as that's a third. And that was almost just driving home from vacation. So this should be a fairly quick stitch. So this is one of my finishes for this month that I want to get done. Current Move was the other one, so I already have one done, and then I'll show you the next two. So there we go. So very, very delicate and pretty. And then just today, I had to go to the mechanic at undercoating, and I took this with me to stitch. And looked inside my bag, and I forgot all the threads. They were all in a little baggie, and I left them because I was stitching last night. I left them right on the armchair. I thought I'd load it up, but I didn't. So I had in my bag ready to start at some point, and this one's not on my wheel because it's a very small piece, and it should be on the wheel, but I didn't put it on the wheel. So I got this one here. It's I got it in a D-stash. It's called Bluebell Chick Chat. Bluebell Chick Chat. And so I got a little, I don't have all the threads, but I had enough threads to get a tiny start on it. And so that's all I did was, but that's the bottom of one of the birds. So that's this bird over here, the lower down bird. The lower down bird, it's like the bottom of his belly. So that was cool. So I might just make that a travel piece, I think. But that's another new start. That was an unplanned new start. That was just a, oh, what am I going to do? Okay, well, might as well start it. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Do I have another new start? I don't think so. We'll see if we come across one. I think that's it for my new starts. So now I'll do some whips. So this is one of my other planned finishes for this month. I was working on this last month. This was a whip that I adopted. I'll just show it to you the whole thing. It doesn't really have a name. I think it's called Summer Fruit Sampler. So with Sampler September, I thought, well, let's finish this off. Let's get another finish. And so all I have left is, let me just move this needle minder. I don't see my needle. Huh. That's a little worrisome. I must have borrowed a needle. I'll have to grab another needle for this. So, all I have left is just, I think, one fruit here maybe, and then this whole cone or cluster right there, and that's it. So theoretically, it should be maximum 3 nights. This is, I believe, a 28 count, and I'm doing it 1/1. So it's a little bit fine, but it's light fabric, so it's pretty workable. So yeah, so that should be a quick finish. That's good. But I was supposed to finish it last month, so but I'm good on my numbers. So that I did quite a bit on that. I think I did a fair bit since I last saw you. Okay. Now I'm gonna just I didn't show you another finish. Sorry. I'm gonna no, it's not a finish. It's a whip. And then so that's one of my finishes for October. The other one was the current mood, which I already did. And then the about to take wing. And then this is the 4th planned finish for October. And this is Teresa Kogut's Moon Dance. I bought this a year or 2 back. I got the PDF. Let me just move the needle minder. And yeah, so it's I did have black fabric, but I bought this piece of black fabric specifically to fit this, so I wasn't gonna not use this for this. But I freak out so much because it's like a tree and then the witch and a dancing and a pumpkin, and I'm like, oh my, did I start in the wrong spot? Is it gonna fit? Well, I reassured myself it's gonna fit, so it just doesn't look like it at all. But it's really fun because it's hard for me to see because the black. And this one, for some reason, the holes are small. Maybe I got a different size than, I don't know what size I got, but it's a bit hard to see. So I really should be doing it in the daytime. So maybe I'll switch to this after this. But it's fun. It's fun seeing the negative space come out. I'm loving it. So yes, this will be finished by the end of this month for sure. For sure. I'm super excited to finish that. Okay. And I'll do that this afternoon. It's around 3 o'clock right now, so good time to do it. It might be almost 4 now. Okay, I guess I'll just work through these whips. Another thing that Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter, does is she's doing a Monopoly, and so she has she does 4 different pieces, and then so I thought, why not join in? And so I assigned to properties some of my whips, and then I'm trying to do what she does. If I don't do it, I don't do it. It's just sort of fun to grab some whips. So this was one of the Monopoly polls, and so this is, and I think all I had to do was, I'm not sure if I did 100, 200. I got a notebook somewhere that I did make notes, but I can't remember what it is. But this is Modern Folk Embroideries Reaching Skyward, which was their 2023 sale. Yeah, 2023, good guess. And so, like I said, I think I either put 100 or 200 in. I'm going to guess I did. I'm going to guess I only did 100. No, maybe I did 200. I can't remember. I just did it over here. So I went, I brought this down further, and then I did a little bit here because I want to work down because this is a really long piece of fabric and I want to cut it. So I want to work all the way down. So that's my goal. But I might as well show you the whole thing because you probably haven't seen it forever. So yeah, it's gorgeous. So this is on Roxy Floss Co. fabric. I believe it's an 18 count. What is the name? It's, boot cut. Boot cut. And then they're Roxy Floss Co. colors. This is done 1/1 on 18. And the colors are Afternoon Tea for the light pink and I think Hussy for the, no, is it Hussy or Vamp? I think it's Hussy. I think it's Hussy. Yeah, Hussy. Because it's a hussy wearing bootcut going to an afternoon tea. So, and the only reason I'm doing 1 over on this, normally an 18 count I would do 2 over, but the cost of the floss was too much, so I went with 1 over. So, and I think I've fully finished March, up to March, I think. So anyways, that was good to get it out. I do like it. I just got too many whips like we all do. So, but I will continue working to finish some this year and next year. I'm working on my finishes. Okay, let's show you this one here. So this will be a finish this year, but not until probably, I want to say, right now I'm targeted to finish this December 23rd. This is the Heaven and Earth Design Sal. Oh, I did it upside down. So I'm just going to take a little bit off. So this is Astro Cat by Shiro Machete. And like I said, this Heaven and Earth Design Sal. And I am at 78% at this point. I got, I think, less than 13,000 stitches to go, but you can see where I am at. Right now I do some color completing, which was really fun. So my box, the only nice thing about doing color completing, well, I didn't bring my box here, is how empty my box has become of all the flosses. And this year I'm trying to, especially with the finishes, I'm trying to put things away as soon as I'm done. So even on this cell, I'm actually trying to file them away because I got a master set over there and just file away the flosses as I go. So next is, oh, I left that out. Okay, is my seasonal quilts, and I'm going to be working next year on 1 per season. It's going to be tight to try and finish all 5 by the end of next year. I'm realizing how big these are, but I'm trying to finish the Christmas one, or the first one, or my 4th one, or my 5th one rather, but my first one to do by the end of this year. We'll see what I can do. So this is on a Kaylee Sewing Shop. That other fabric that you saw for Frederick was Kaylee Sewing Shop fabric also. But this is my first one. It's the seasonal one. And so I haven't even finished the first quilt. I think there's always 5 quilts. Yeah, there's always 5 quilts. So, and 3 are big and 2 are smaller. So this is one of the big ones, but it's a lot of stitching. It's a lot of stitching, but I think I got that. No, I don't have the center. Center has all this, has a whole bunch of white fill-in in here, which I'm not looking forward to. But anyways, hopefully next time I sit down to do this, I will finish off that quilt. But it looks gorgeous on this. I like it. I like it. Yay. This is a half yard. I don't know if I'll do them all on this. We'll just see how things go. Maybe. Could do it. We'll see. Okay, might be fun little consistency to do them all on this. Not as one big piece. I'd still do them separately. So I could switch them out, maybe. Okay, so I did put a little bit on that. The other seasonal I have right now is I'm doing out of cross stitch for the earth. Wow, it's a neat reflection I got happening right there. Don't know where that's coming from. Wow. Cross stitch for the earth from Emma Congdon, and I am doing just one of hers right now. There's lots in this book. I probably should do the same thing as Max Pigeon, pick out one, but just one at a time. This is called Nature Flux, and it goes through all the seasons. So right now I'm working on autumn. Normally I try to finish it before the first day of winter, the winter equinox, but I want to get this done by the end of this year. So I hope to finish this. I want to finish by the end of this month. I don't know if that's going to happen. If not, hopefully the switchover will happen in November. We'll see. Lots of great expectations. But there we go. That's what I'm working on. There is the fall one. So I think you haven't seen very much of this at all, because I think I've done this the whole time you've been gone. You haven't been gone. I've been gone. You've probably been there. Where is she? Where is she? So there we go. So this is the edge here before it gets into, but there is a lot down here. There's a, there's some big full coveraging. So I got a lot of stitching to do. So we'll see how much we can get done. Try our best. That's all we can do, is try our best. See what goes. Oh, and I got a cold too. So we had their vacation, then we had Olive, and then I got a cold. So that's partly why I'm hoarse, is because yeah, I was, my brother came out to visit. He came out from British Columbia, him and his wife. They were here a very short time, but we did a little mini cleaning up, and then, did a little hosting, and it was a whirlwind visit. It was only a day. But when they arrived, they said, oh, we got to warn you, we got a cold. So about 3 days later, I got a cold. So there you go. Thanks. But it happens. It's okay. Thank goodness my husband hasn't gotten it yet, I don't think. So this one is one of my own designs. It's taken from a photograph of one of our local lighthouses. And it's just really sky I'm doing. This is going to be, it's 180,000 stitches, and my goal is to finish it in 3 years. I do approximately 200 stitches a day on it. And yeah, I'm doing the diagonal on it, and we're into sky. We probably will be mostly into sky. Hopefully by the new year, I will be hitting something besides sky. But yeah, there we go. This is called Boar's Head, which is a lighthouse over at the end of our island at Tiverton. And there we go. I am doing different colors. At first I always said it was a study of 797, but now I actually am starting to get some other colors, which is fun for me. To get a little bit of different colors. It's still all blue, but it's nice to have different colors. So, okay, is that it? No, I got one more here. One more, and I'm probably missing one because on the, I don't know where I put it. I worked a little bit on Felcha, which is welcome in Gaelic, Felcha. It's actually Siad Meal Felcha, which is 100,000 welcomes. But I don't know where I put it, so no, I don't think that's it. Is that it? No. I don't think that's it either. No. Okay. Oh, wait, there's one more here. Is that it? No. Oh, I know where it is. It's right over there. Pause for a second. Well, I thought it was over there, but it's not. So you'll have to wait till next time. I just did a little bit on it. I think that one was only 100 stitches, so it's not a big deal. So you'll see it next time. I still keep thinking I should do a whip parade, but we'll see. If I do one, it's going to be a total surprise. So, and then I watch Crafty Emily. She's in the UK. She's working on a supersized project, I think with 1 million stitches, and she's tries to do 1% each month. And I thought, you know what? I want to finish this project eventually. And I'll show you the picture. The picture's getting wrapped because I keep shoving it in. This is by the sewing shop, or charted by the sewing shop. The artist is Heather, original artwork, Heather Kramer. And the title of it's Biopunk Girl Gang. And that is the finished project. And I bought this for my birthday in 2022. And so I would like to finish it. So I'm going to start doing 1% a month. So I picked certain days to work on it. And I think right now for this month, I've done I think 50% of it. So of my 1%, so 0.5%. No, I did 0.335%. So I think I can do it in 3 days working on it. But anyway, so there we go. Still plugging away. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go all the way across just to see, make sure it fits. I'm sure it does. I'm sure I have extra on the other side and didn't center it very well because this looks like a really short. And I thought I counted. It's easy grid. You can count. Why didn't I count better? Why do I have issues with this? We all do. Anyway, so there we go. It's yeah, I think it'd be fun to work across and just see the whole cross. Whether I do, this is a page down here, so if I just do the pages across, sort of like stitching at the cabin. Julie, she works on keto and she does it page by page across, and then I think she goes down and goes page by page back again. So that I think was my original intention with this, and I could still do that. So, because I think I've pretty much completed pages. But anyways, there we go. So that's, I call her Callie because Callie Green. Although that's Kelly. I'm calling her Callie, Calle, but it could be Kelly, Kelly. I don't know why I don't just call her Kelly. And so anyways, I think that's everything. I'm going to just look. This is where I pile things up. But obviously I don't do really good and pile everything up. But I think that's everything. So once again, Karen Ennis, if you could send me your, my email will be in the description box. If you could send me your mailing address, then I will get that off in the mail. If not, next week that will be drawn. Yeah, so it would be beautiful fall weather right here, right now. Oh, and I had to drive to town today, and we have our island and then the neck. So it's around about, the island is 16 kilometers, 18 kilometers, and then the neck is about 45 kilometers. And just the fall colors, the trees, oh, it was gorgeous. Really, really lovely. So, yeah, it's a really, really good time. It's my favorite time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I haven't started decorating yet. I will soon. I usually do all that last minute. I'm not one into pre-decorating everything, but yeah, and this weekend I'm going in, it should be a run, and I will probably try to run, but I haven't been running much, so I think if I try to run, my knee's going to bug me like crazy or swell up. But it's Harvest Valley Marathon, but I will only be doing the 10K. I probably should have stayed in the 5K, but I'm doing the 10K. So that's on Sunday, so we'll see how sore I am after that. If I can, I might try to get on next week. I really should do. I have so much I'm working on. It's a little bit overwhelming to do it when I have too many weeks in between. So we'll see. I'd really like to get to weekly. So consistency is so hard. I'm still practicing the fiddle, and I did have a concert for my brother. My concerts go horribly. I was shaking. I was so nervous. I don't know why. But I'm still working at it, and it's just practice. And who knows, maybe, I'm sure someday I might get okay. I enjoy it. I don't know if the rest of the family enjoys it, but I enjoy it. I like, concerts are good because it forces you to perform, to actually put your stuff out there. So, and let's see, what else? I think that's about it. Just looking forward to, I just love this time of the year. It's a beautiful, beautiful time of the year. So I shall say goodbye now, and I will chat with you guys hopefully next week. But if not, I promise I'll be back in 2 weeks, but I will try to make it next week. So take care, everybody. Happy stitching, and we shall see you later. Bye.